It's Tuesday this fall.
I think that coming up here to this cabin was exactly what I need. Do you know how gorgeous you are?
Daddy.
I mean, I know I don't say it all the time, you know? Just because I don't say it doesn't mean that I'm not thinking it, you know? I mean, I don't really like to talk like that in front of people, you know?
Well, we're in luck because there's no people up here.
No. Just you and me.
We said we were gonna wait till the time is right.
Yeah, we did, but, look around, George. I mean, I don't think it could get any more right than this.
Okay, you've got no trace of raiding?
We're still working on it. Every cop in the force has been alerted. If Rady's out there, he's turned invisible. You may have been one of the last people to have seen him alive.
Me and Alec.
You sure you didn't hear them say anything that can help us?
Oh, well, Alec was standing right there. What was I supposed to do? Shove a microphone in the guy's face? And Alec was none too happy to see Rady. He got rid of him fast.
Yeah. Like he got rid of his other cronies here.
That is pure speculation, fueled by Jake, the reporter, what's his name?
McKinnon? Margot's story checks out. Every other guy in this photograph has either disappeared or died under mysterious circumstances. Well, except this guy. His name is Bill Reese. As far as we know, he's still out there, but we haven't been able to get any information on him.
All right. Well, I gotta tell you, maybe old Bill's the key, huh?
Yeah, or maybe we just haven't found his body yet. Margot, I gotta tell you, Wallace, I don't trust this guy for 1 second. You can't let down your guard.
That sounds like an order, Lieutenant. But then again, maybe you haven't heard, huh? Margot doesn't work for you anymore. She works for me. That's right, Margot, isn't it?
Hey, Cuz.
Hey.
Oh, I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have some money. I'm starving. I don't have enough for a gumball.
Actually, I'm cash poor. I might have a credit card that's still good.
Perfect. So we'll just get on the horn and order a feast, huh?
Bad idea. Because we need to save some money for our trip.
What trip?
Well, I was watching television and I got the idea that the way to get rid of all of our problems is to leave them all behind.
What the hell are you talking about?
Me, Thelma, you, Louise, we are hitting the road, girlfriend.
I was just explaining to Hal that I work for you now, but he's having a lot of trouble accepting that.
You're a cop, Margot. You'll always be a cop.
No, I'm head of public relations for Wallace Enterprises, so there you go. And I've already given my letters of resignation.
And I tore it up.
Come on.
Sitting behind a desk answering phones and kissing up to your bosses isn't your style. You belong on the street.
Great, I belong in the street. Thanks a lot, with a bunch of drunks and lowlifes. And how am I ever going to live without all-night stakeouts with bad coffee and stale donuts? I think I can.
Sounds to me like the lady's made up her mind, huh,
You're not
Lieutenant?
ready to leave this place, Margot. You haven't cleaned out your desk. You haven't cleaned out your locker. You don't
That could
need
be
it.
rectified right now. Watch me go, huh?
Margot!
He just doesn't have a clue.
Well, he doesn't want to lose you, and I can't blame him.
Well, he's just like everybody else in this town. They think all I am is a cop, but I can't be a real woman. I just walk around in jeans and old shirts. I mean, why can't I dress up in cashmere and silk sometime? Why can't I have a regular job at 9 to 5 sitting at a desk and go home to my kids every night like everyone else?
You can't. That's why you're coming to work for me. And, you won't be needing this anymore. If you ever have any problems with anyone, you just come to me. I'll take care of it for you.
That's good to know.
Okay, then, we start tonight. Over dinner.
Well, yeah, but I'm still not up on all of Wallace Enterprises stuff yet.
Tonight isn't about Wallace Enterprises. It's about you and me.
What? Okay. It's a date.
Great. Let's go.
You know what? I have to clear out my locker still, so, I can meet you there?
Hour? Lakeview?
Yeah.
Don't be late. See you later. Lieutenant?
Well, I gotta hand it to the guy. He's got a brass set walking in here like he's an upstanding citizen.
You know what, Hal? We don't have any proof that he's behind any of those deaths.
Maybe I should assign this case to somebody else.
I'm already in place.
And you have feelings for the prime suspect. That makes it risky. You could slip up, blow your cover. Go on, tell me I'm wrong.
As the World Turns is brought to you today by Jif. For more fresh roasted peanut taste and aroma than any leading brand. Choosy moms choose Jif.
It's not about the longest hair.
Or the straightest hair. It's about the best your hair
Can
be.
Pantene, the best pro-vitamin technology to take the hair you have
And turn it into the hair you love.
Pantene, the power of health,
The power of Pro-V.
the power of you.
Love your hair, Pantene.
It's time. Time for your heartburn to kick in because your heartburn relief gave out. It happens 2 or more days a week, even though you've treated it and changed your diet. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious.
It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about prescription Prilosec. Your results may vary, but for many people, Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with 1 daily dose. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible. It's Prilosec time.
That old mop's a flop. The vacuum's missing spots. That old broom's stirring up.
The new Swiffer. It's so simple to assemble and cleans in new ways nothing has before.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer claws use electrostatic action and lift and lock pockets to attract and trap dust, hair, and common allergens. Don't just move it, remove it.
Attracting and a-trapping, wiping and a-swiping. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Even alone, Swiffer claws get your home clean. When you're done, toss the cloth, and all the dirt goes with it.
Swiffer now sliding, sweeping and gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done. In the household cleaners aisle.
Hal, you know that I told you very clearly that I have no feelings for Alec Wallace.
You were dating him.
I was dating him, and that was over long before you gave me this assignment. This is an act. I'm undercover.
Wait a minute. An act? I gotta tell you, Margot, that kiss, that looked pretty real to me.
Well, I'm good at what I do.
So how come you're making excuses for him?
I'm not making excuses for him. A cop's job is to gather evidence, not play judge and jury. How many times have you told me not to jump to conclusions?
You want conclusions?
Hal, come on.
I'll give you some conclusions. Here's some conclusions. You see this guy? His name is Barry Peters. Wallace's right-hand man, 43 years old, perfect health, heart attack. This guy, his accountant, he's flying home in his private plane. No trace of him or his private plane are ever found. This guy, his chauffeur, he's driving home alone, freak car accident, no witnesses. You want
I know
conclusions?
all of that. I know all
Well,
of
then
that.
you know it's either very bad luck to be around Alec Wallace or anybody around him who knows too much winds up dead.
Hal, I know what I'm doing. Why don't you just do me a favor and keep that Clark Kent McKinnon out of my way? If Alec is guilty, I will prove it.
Margot, it's not going to be easy for you, you know. Letting anybody in your life know what you're doing.
You know
can't
what?
do
When
that.
has it ever been easy?
Adam has a problem with Alec. It's not going to make things any easier for you or Tom.
What happened between me and Tom has nothing to do with my job, has nothing to do with this assignment. Do you understand me? Now, I'm going to find out what happened to those men, and nobody, including you, is going to stop me.
Well, I have no right to stop Margot. Not after what I did with Emily. I can't tell her what to do or who to see. But I don't like her seeing Alec Wallace. He's a dangerous man.
And now, this isn't jealousy.
Yeah, it's jealousy, Dad, but there's more to it than that. Alec Wallace blew into town and bought into the Argus. Then he starts handing out assignments that are basically just PR assignments about Wallace Enterprises. Then he's a part owner at Lakeview, and Mom is totally snowed by him.
Well, Lisa's a shrewd businesswoman.
And she has a lousy judge of character. I mean, how many husbands did she marry?
Well, she had one good one.
Well, she did, and she let him go, and that's exactly my point. She's buying all of Alec's lines, and so is Margot.
I give Margot more credit than that. You know, you tell her how you feel, and she'll listen to you.
Dad, I did. She's completely shut me out. I hurt her too much.
Kim and I struggled a long time with our problems. But we worked it out. And we're together.
It would be easier if I didn't have to see Emily, but we had a child together, and I'm not going to turn my back on my son.
Well, that does complicate
I
matters.
was looking for, what an incredible coincidence. Bob, hi. Is he telling you how big your grandson's getting?
You know, I'm not a firm believer in coincidence. Maybe it's just the reporter in me.
Oh, well, I guess I taught you pretty well. You're right. This isn't a coincidence. I came here looking for you.
You've lost your mind, haven't you? You want us to drive around in an old T-Bird holding up convenience stores?
We don't have to do anything that would get us in more trouble.
And what do you call skipping out on bail?
Carly, we have to start over, okay? And we have to keep a low profile, and we can't do that here in Oakdale. Everybody knows what we've done, and they're ready to hang us for it. Why on earth would you want to stay here?
Why on earth would you want to leave? You have the coolest job in the whole world. You have your own TV show.
They haven't put me back on air since I was arrested. And I am sure they have lawyers right now seeing if they can exercise the moral clause in my contract, and then I'll be out on the street just like you.
Thanks, you're really making me feel better.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but you know what? This is hard truth time. We have nothing. You lost your house, you lost your money. I'm on the verge of losing my beautiful career, and I lost Andy.
Well, if we have nothing, that means we have nothing left to lose then.
No, we do. You're wrong there. We have something very big to lose, the most important thing to lose, our freedom. Carla, we're going to be caught for fraud, okay? And if we're convicted, we're going to get 5 years in prison. That's 5 years. And I've been there, and I can't go back. I can't handle it. Neither can you.
We can't just skip out on bail.
Carly, it's not like the FBI is going to be after us. We switched names on a paternity test. That doesn't put us on the most wanted list, okay? I mean, all we have to do is pull a Thelma and Louise and skip out of town before anybody notices we're even gone.
Did you fall asleep before you saw the end of that movie? It wasn't exactly happily ever after for Thelma and Louise.
They made mistakes. We don't have to do that. There's not even a cliff or a canyon anywhere near here. Come on. It spells freedom, Carly. We can go to Mexico or even Canada.
Oh, Canada. My, now we know what this is really all about, huh? You looking for Reed Hamilton.
Is your asthma really under control?
Yeah. But sometimes I wheeze.
Ever wake up short of breath?
I do.
Use your fast-acting inhaler more than twice a week.
I use mine every day.
If that's what you call control, ask your doctor if prescription Flovent is right for you. Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause asthma symptoms in the first place and helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is control.
Flovent, helping you define asthma control.
Got a sticky situation? Think Wet Ones. Stuck without soap and water? Think Wet Ones antibacterial. Just because you're soapless doesn't mean you're hopeless. To clean up anytime, anywhere, think Wet Ones.
He's on a mission, and nothing's gonna stop him now that he's got a new partner. Introducing Pop-Tart Snack Sticks. By land, by air, by sea, Pop-Tart Snack Sticks are ready for adventure. Snap apart the graham cracker crust. Dive into the real food filling. Marvel at the resealable pouch. New Pop-Tart Snack Sticks. Don't miss the snack in action.
Today, millions of people are living fuller lives. Free to go and do whatever they please, whenever they please. All because of the extra protection they get from Depend. Leading store brands are 50% more likely to leak than Depend. So get Depend and get all the confidence you need to live life to the fullest.
Get all you want out of life with Depend.
TV Guide calls David James Elliott one of TV's sexiest stars.
You know, this girlish figure doesn't come without sacrifice.
Catch him in action on the Emmy-nominated Jag, CBS tonight.
What was that?
I don't know.
Oh, man, I hope I didn't break any of your stuff.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm really sorry. You almost lost Dumbo.
Oh. You know, Sam gave this to me so that they don't forget. What a liar. Doesn't surprise me, though.
George, you know, your mom could be thinking about you right now.
Eddie, it's been a year. Okay, there's been no phone calls, no letters, no contact,
Yeah,
no
well,
nothing.
maybe she's been afraid to contact you. I mean, she didn't exactly leave on the best of terms, right? I mean, the police and everything.
Please, if she wanted to talk to me or contact me, she would have. All right? She just doesn't care.
Well, you know what, George? If she doesn't care about you, then she's crazy, okay? Because myself, personally, I couldn't spend one entire day away from you.
I'd go crazy without you.
You know, it's like my dad, you know. And all my life I've blamed myself because he took off. Well, you know what? That's his problem, not mine.
Maybe your dad's been thinking about you this whole time, Eddie. You don't know.
Yeah, and he proved it to me by staying away from me my whole life, right? I don't know. You know what, George? Let's not talk about this stuff, okay? Let's forget about it. That's why we came up here to the mountains. We're gonna have a good time, right?
Yes, thank you. All right, so, Dumbo, see you later.
Bye.
All right.
Okay.
So what do you want to do for fun? What now?
Worms.
Excuse me?
Worms. Worms, man. Worms. Come on. We're gonna go catch us some dinner. Yes, yes, yes. You're gonna open the door. We're gonna do some fishing. You're gonna love it, okay?
Okay. All right.
Reed Hamilton? Why would you say that?
Because he's probably still in Canada. Because you have a thing for him. And since it's over with Andy, why not try to get together with Dr. Feelgood?
I am not going after Reed. Reed doesn't have anything to do with this.
Really?
Yeah.
So then why? Why are you so anxious to leave town?
It's Lucinda.
Lucinda? I thought she was in a vegetable patch down in Florida.
Yeah, well, she's back, and she's the one that bailed me out of jail.
Why?
She wants to use me. She wants me to spy on Reed again.
Again?
You know, like I had to spy on David for her.
Huh. So what's she got against Reed?
She thinks that he's gonna steal Lily's baby. I don't know. She's nuts. But I don't want to work for her again, Carly. Look what happened the last time.
David went nuts, sank the Valletta, and kidnapped me.
She put that poor man through torture.
That poor tortured man is the man who left me in the trunk of a car to die, Molly.
I can't stick around here. Because if I don't do exactly what Lucinda wants, she will get my bail revoked and she'll get me sent to prison for a very long time. She can do that too, you know. She can buy every judge in the county, and there is no way that we can win, even if we can afford Johnny Cochran.
Can't afford anything. You know, my public defender thinks that maybe I can get off with just community service.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You really want to pick up trash on the side of the highway? Oh, even worse, do you want to empty bedpans under the eagle eye of Nancy Hughes the rest of your life? Carla, do you want to wear a plastic ankle bracelet so that you can't go out of your house after dark?
No.
Exactly. So we've got to get out of here while we still can, okay? We've got nothing keeping us here.
Well, maybe you don't. But I have a son. I have Jack.
Emily, we already discussed this. Whenever we see each other, it's strictly about Daniel, no more games.
Right, right. This is about Daniel. But it's Bob I was looking for.
Is there something wrong with the baby?
No, not medically, but
Please stop putting
Bob,
your dad on the spot.
he needs his family.
We can talk about this in private.
You're right. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm terribly sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
That's
Bob.
okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not, because I know I've done some rotten things in my past, but ever since I gave birth to my son, I just want to give him the best life possible. And that includes having the Hughes influence around him.
Emily?
I know this is awkward, and I'm sorry, but maybe I could just bring him by your place for a visit. You could play with him. I wouldn't have to be there. I'll just drop him off and go to a movie or something.
Emily, that's not necessary.
Please, just take a look at these pictures. Bob said, you have to see your grandson. He is so adorable. He's getting so big, and look at that face. I mean, I know he's got a lot of Stewart in him, but those eyes, there is no denying. Those are Tom's eyes. I mean, how could you just not help but fall in love with him?
There is a place where the only problems you need to solve involve a swimming pool, a ladder, and 2 Mickey Roonies. And you're cordially invited to visit each and every night by Serta. We make the world's best mattress.
It loves me. It loves me not. It loves me. It loves me not.
The Schick ST disposable razor with its long curved handle and rubber grips.
It loves me.
You'll love it too.
Most head lice treatments will kill lice and eggs, but only Nix with permethrin continues to protect your child against reinfestation for 14 days. Nix kills lice and keeps them from coming back. Nix 'em.
Look what I got for dinner.
Ooh, sandwich! Daddy, can I start dating? Daddy,
Of course you can start. When you're 28.
Mom, can I have another sandwich, please?
Of course, honey.
The sounds of family mealtime, brought to you by Manwich.
Working out or working hard, Centrum has your nutrition covered. With Centrum, you benefit from what science is discovering about how vitamins and minerals help maintain health and strengthen immunity. Centrum, always complete from A to Zinc.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand 'cause Band-Aid stuck on me. I am stuck on Band-Aid brand 'cause germs won't stick on me.
Only Band-Aid brand antibiotic bandages have doctor-recommended antibiotic right on the pad, fighting infection to help wounds heal better than ordinary bandages.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand 'cause germs won't stick on me. Woo!
Band-Aid brand antibiotic bandages, the power to heal.
The toughest decisions are the ones you have to make alone.
I wish I had a normal family.
This judge thing's pretty cool, but the best job I'm ever gonna have is being your mom.
Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday this fall.
Some cities that are suing gun makers but still selling weapons to gun dealers tonight.
Is this the face that launched 1,000 laughs?
And he's off.
You better believe it.
There you go.
Cosby, Wednesday only on CBS.
Harley, we'll take Parker with us. We'll show him America. We'll give him a real education.
Education?
Yeah.
What, on the run 101? Hal's gonna be after us for kidnapping, Molly.
You still have custody of Parker. You've only let Hal take him right now until you get your feet on the ground.
Well, that's not gonna be too easy. On the run, running away from the law. Speaking of law, Jack is not gonna go for these ideas of yours, these plans.
Get real, Carly. Jack is not going to go for anything you do. It's not working between the two of you, so you really should cut your losses.
That's what I thought. For a while. But then he paid my bail. How can I just walk out on him now?
It was a few measly bucks. Jack would part with that much to spring a dog from a pound. No offense.
Why would I take offense at being called a homeless mutt?
Oh, Carly, look, I know that Jack has a soft spot for you, yes. But he doesn't accept you for who you really are. So you wind up alone and miserable, ricocheting from one disaster to the next.
Look who's talking.
Okay, yeah, my track record is bad too. Holden and David and Andy.
And Reed.
Right, him too. Listen, Carly, I want to go someplace safe. Someplace where nobody knows our names. Let's face it, we have burned our bridges here in Oakdale. We've got to move on.
I don't know.
Carly, forget about Jack, okay? He's just gonna hurt you again. I am the one person who has always been here for you. Through thin and thinner, no matter what. And I can't stay here, okay? So either you come with me, and you will always have me to rely on, or you stay here and let these judgmental bigots of Oakdale spit on you in your jail cell. It's your choice.
Molly! All right, I will go, but I want to be Thelma.
All right.
Man.
Well, that was the fastest fishing trip in the history.
Oh, what, you call that a fishing trip? You know what, I'm not sure, George. I'm pretty new at this, but I think that you're supposed to pull the fish out of the water.
Eddie, I felt...
Not jump in after
I
it.
felt bad for it. I'm sorry. It was just dangling, and it looked so sick, and it was gonna die.
Yeah,
and
well, that's the point. We put the worms on the hook so that he would bite.
I know. It was inhumane and gross, and I'm sorry that I ruined dinner.
Oh, you didn't ruin dinner, okay? And I'm not mad at you. You just reminded me why I love you so much.
Okay. I'm getting you wet, so I'm gonna go change.
Okay. You know, George, I could make us a fire. I should get us some food. Let's see what they got in here, George. They got, canned soup, and they got veggies here. They got green beans. Sorry, though, no tofu. I don't think they put that in cans. I hope they got a can opener in this place, man.
Did you call me?
Wow.
What?
You're beautiful. Georgia, I want you so badly right now.
This might be a good idea to do what we discussed. Margot's alone. Why don't you talk to her?
That's a good idea. Would you excuse me?
Sure.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi.
You look beautiful. The color's very appealing.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
What? Is this too awkward for you?
You know, it just figures. No, I'm fine.
You're better than fine, trust me.
As the gentleman requested.
Ooh, Oh, what do we toast to?
Well, to moving on. To your new job. And us.
Oh, speaking of my new job, I was on the computer today and I did a little research on the business. Look
You're
what
a real
I found.
self-starter and eager beaver, aren't you?
You bet I am. Who are the guys in the picture?
Maya got Frenches. Maya got Frenches. Maya got fun. Maya got fun.
Nothing spreads more smiles than French's Classic Yellow, Hearty Deli, Mild Dijon, and our latest honey mustard.
Smile, you got Frenches.
A neglected septic system is like a time bomb under your house. Diffuse it with maintenance and advanced formula Rid-X septic treatment. It digests grease and paper and helps keep your system trouble-free. Diffuse that time bomb. Use Rid-X every month.
Skinny is out. That's why I use Voluminous Mascara by L'Oreal.
for voluminous lashes that are 3 times fuller. Voluminous lashes? Why, yes. Voluminous Mascara by L'Oreal. Of course, I'm worth it.
My neighbor works at Post on a cereal we can't get enough of. It's yummy with honey, crunchy with almonds, Post Honey Nut Shredded Wheat.
Roger, we're out again.
Good thing I've got connections.
It was Lauren's bath time, and Becky wanted to help. I was using the all-over baby wash, Johnson's Head to Toe. I heard it's milder than every baby soap. Just then, Becky accidentally dropped the bottle and splashed Lauren's face. I got upset, but Lauren just laughed. I should have known it would be okay. It's as gentle to her eyes as pure water.
Johnson's Head to Toe, the hair and body baby wash.
Not just gentle, Johnson's gentle.
In every area of my life, from my career to my appearance, I've worked hard to be my best. So when I made the decision to have my breasts enlarged, I chose perfectly natural breast augmentation. It was the right decision for me, and now I have the figure I've always wanted.
To speak with a plastic surgery specialist near you, call 1-877-7-NEW-YOU today. You'll receive valuable information about advancements in breast augmentation and details on monthly payment options. Perfectly natural breast augmentation. It's about looking your best.
Miss Teen USA is gonna rock your world.
Hi, I'm Britney Spears. Join me, MTV's Carson Daly, and NSYNC live.
It's the hottest party of the summer, and you are invited. This year, we're cranking up the music and the competition. Miss Teen USA, live, CBS tonight. This is not your grandma's pageant. We'll see you there.
Tired of watching the same old thing day after day after day? Now there's something new.
Stop!
The Dr. Joy Brown Show, therapy for the same old thing. Premiering September 13th at 10 a.m. on CBS 2.
It's Baldwin Palooza Week on Hollywood Squares.
You try to score by implementing the squeeze play. What are you playing?
Al Green records.
Catch the Baldwins and your favorite stars on Hollywood Squares.
Tonight at 7:30 on CBS 2.
Now through Saturday, it's Mattress Discounter's incredible pre-Labor Day free box spring sale. Buy the mattress and get the box spring for nothing. Nada. Zero. That's right. Absolutely free. This offer even includes selected top quality Sealy Posturepedic sets. Plus, see our back-to-school doorbusters specials. Only Mattress Discounters, the nation's largest mattress retailer, could bring you a sale this big.
Have a good night's sleep on us. Mattress Discounters.
Summertime, time to dive into Dairy Queen for the one and only Blizzard. The can't-be-beat taste treat. Now get a 12-ounce Blizzard for only $1.59.
Meet me at the queue.
The address is CBS. Welcome home.
Wow. This is an old photograph. Where'd you get it?
I was surfing the net, looking for any references to your company. This popped up, and there was a caption underneath that said that these men are your employees.
Were. Take it you recognize Gary Rady.
Well, couldn't miss that one.
Well, I didn't know what a lowlife he was back then, and the minute I found out, I fired him.
What about the other guys?
Like I said, former employees.
None of these men work for you.
None. When I first started out, I had other people who did the initial interviewing. Some people who shouldn't have gotten past the first stage slipped through the cracks. I've straightened that out now.
You fired all these guys?
Some I fired, some left on their own. I'm more hands-on with the hiring now. You know, for an ex-cop, I kind of feel like I'm getting a third degree here, Margot.
I have to know the company I'm representing. I'm so sorry if I'm grilling you.
These men are of no concern to you. Your job's PR now, not security.
Alec, how is this going to look for your image? Here's Alec Wallace, he's hobnobbing with a bunch of lowlifes, swilling beer. Now, if I can find it on the internet, anybody can, just like that. They can use it against you, against your company, and then it's my job to put out the fire, right?
Won't be out there anymore. You're going to give me the name of the website. I'm going to take care of it.
But isn't that my job?
Katie.
Mr. Wallace.
Marco, hi. Hi, Katie, you having dinner here tonight?
No, not exactly. Actually, I'm looking for Eddie.
I went by the club and he wasn't there. I thought maybe Mr. Wallace might know where he is.
He's on vacation.
Oh. Okay, thanks.
Katie.
Hey.
May I talk to you?
Sure. What's up?
I'm worried about Margot. Something's going on with her and Alec Wallace, and I need you to tell me what it is.
Well, Eddie, oh, God, I want you to, but
you want to wait for the right time, right?
It is so tempting being up here with you, by ourselves.
Yeah, you know something, George. If I hadn't kicked that bag off the bed, I don't think I could have stopped myself.
I know, me neither. It's like getting out of the frying pan and...
Hopping right into the fire. But you know, George, look around. Right here. Right now. This is perfect.
It is.
We love each other, right?
Oh, yeah, we do.
And we know each other inside and out. I trust you. 100%.
The secret that I've been keeping from Eddie. If he finds out, we're definitely gonna break up. Especially because me, of all people, know the hell that he has been going through to try to find his dad. I know who his dad is, but I haven't told Eddie.
We've shared so much together, here we are, the perfect place, nobody to get in between us.
I can't, okay? I'm sorry, I just can't, I can't.
Comfort. It's the feeling your baby has when she's all wrapped up, warm and happy. And Carnation Good Start helps keep her feeling that way. Good Start's the only routine formula whose proteins are broken down into smaller pieces to be easy to digest in baby's tummy. They're called comfort proteins, and only Good Start has them. Think of it as comfort food for the two of you. Carnation Good Start from Nestle.
There's a toothpaste that keeps working long after you stop brushing. Colgate Total protects you throughout the day and night. Colgate Total. The brushing's so advanced, it works between brushings.
What's new in hair from Conair? Go from curls to straight hair easily. Introducing Straight Styles. Its steaminess gives you extra straightening power and leaves your hair looking healthy and silky. Get Straight Styles from Conair.
Got a sticky situation? Think Wet Ones. Stuck without soap and water? Think Wet Ones antibacterial. Just because you're soapless doesn't mean you're hopeless. To clean up anytime, anywhere, think Wet Ones.
When I was a kid, I'd eat anything. But now, I'm grown up with a mature palate. Now I prefer more refined things, like this new home-style cannelloni from Chef Boyardee. It's got beef, garlic, spices, Romano cheese. That's more my style. Mom, would you like some?
Introducing new Chef Boyardee homestyle cannelloni, rigatoni, and ravioli primavera for those with more grown-up tastes. New homestyle pastas from Chef Boyardee.
How can these monks balance their love of gassy foods with their vow of silence? With Beano. It has a natural food enzyme that helps stop gas before it starts. Beano before, quiet after.
What's up, George? Did I do something wrong?
No, it's not you at all.
Well, if it's not me, then what is it? Is it the deer head on the wall? Because I'll take that down. Come on, George. You know you can tell me anything.
I don't want to hurt you.
Well, you couldn't. Unless, you're gonna break up with me or something.
No, that is far from it.
Well, if that's not it, then what is?
Do Do you know that I feel closer to you than I've ever felt to anyone?
And you know what, George? I feel the same way.
There's just, there's some things that need to happen, and I want us to know each other completely, Eddie, and until that happens, I want it to be completely right.
You know something, George? I mean, personally, I feel as right as I'm gonna feel, you know? But if, you know, you need to wait, I'm fine with that, you know? I mean, it's only up from here, right?
I love you. I love you so much, and that is never gonna change. Okay, that is definite for forever.
I need to make a call. I'll be right back.
So, Margot is the new head of PR for Wallace Enterprises.
Yeah, well, Margot never even expressed an interest in PR until Wallace slid into town.
Yeah, well, she needed a change in life. And she seems pretty happy.
So, how's Katie doing? Tom?
You know, Emily, I think you should go.
Well, I told you I'm here because I wanted to talk to Bob about Daniel.
Yeah, and you already took care of that. I think you should leave.
Right. Actually, I have to be somewhere anyway, so I'll give our love to her son. Bye.
My life is a mess.
It'll get even messier if you give Emily any encouragement.
I'm not trying to do that, Dad. I'm just trying to be a father to my son.
You know, that's not going to work out until you work things out with Margot. You've got to keep the lines of communications open.
Look, Dad, I don't want to pressure her.
Well, I do.
Dad, don't.
Margot, hi. Come on, join us for a minute. Come on, come on. Up, up, up. Atta girl. Take the shortcut. Baby. You look terrific.
Thank you.
Doesn't she?
As always.
Well, wouldn't you know it? I just got beeped. I gotta call the hospital.
I didn't hear that, girl.
Well, this is one of those vibrators. I'll be back in a minute.
I'm sorry about that. He still kind of thinks that we're in high school. I mean, he's not trying to be pushy, but he can't help himself. He adores you. It just runs in the family.
Well, I adore him too.
So, how's your new job?
I haven't started yet.
Well, I never thought you'd give up being a cop.
Yet that's the only thing you ever wanted me to do.
Well, you always said that it would be like giving up a piece of yourself.
Well, people change. You know, look at you. You loved the law, but then you got tired and you got bored and you found something different, something you loved even more.
Hey, if this is about me and Emily...
No, it's not. It's about me. It's about me being in a rut. It's about me realizing that I needed more money, so I just switched to something different, something where I can fly away on jet planes.
It's just not your style.
Well, I've realized that I really much prefer grilled salmon to burned chili at Al's, and I have this beautiful big office way up in the clouds. It's got windows, unlike the squad room. And you know, I don't have to sit around in jeans and eat ice cream out of the cartons anymore. I can dress up in beautiful dresses and I can go to parties.
Speaking of parties, I got one I want to take you to. That is, if Tom can spare you.
Not a problem. You kids have a good time.
Thanks.
So, what's the party that we're going to? Where is it?
I wanted to get you out of here. That was just an excuse.
Oh, thanks. So where are we going?
Upstairs. To my suite.
Okay.
You found Bill Reese? Terrific. I want you to put him on a plane and get him here. He's one of Wallace's last standing cronies who... Why? A boating accident. Let me guess, you didn't recover the body? Right. Well, how convenient for Wallace. Please be careful, Margot.
Up! See? I was right. You do bring the office home with you, don't you?
My operation's not strictly 9 to 5. What can I tell you? I'm a dull boy.
Oh, no, you're a lucky boy. You've got me here to take up the slack to let you have some fun.
Oh, really? What'd you have in mind?
Well, first, we could talk about that photo I found on the internet. Look, if I don't have all the
Margot,
information-
I told you I'd handle that, okay? Your job and time is better spent on other projects.
I don't understand what's going on here, Alec. Why do I get the feeling that you're just not telling me something?
Because I'm not. I didn't get where I'm at by telling everybody everything.
You know, when I agreed to take this job, you agreed to full disclosure. How am I going to work for you if you don't trust me?
Don't take it personal. I don't trust anybody in business.
Well, then, Alec, what am I doing here?
Because this isn't about business. This is about you and me. Alone.
Watch carefully. Fresh lemon scent plus Palmolive antibacterial formula. Together at last. Ta-da! Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Cuts grease on dishes, fights germs on hands. Palmolive Lemon Antibacterial. Ta-da!
These little guys need the proper nutrition to help them grow. The same thing is true for this little guy. If you're concerned your child isn't getting adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides a complete balance of protein, vitamins, and minerals. And Pediasure comes in 4 flavors that taste so great, your kids will almost beg for it. Pediasure, complete balanced nutrition for kids.
Watch their eyes light up to a world of imagination.
Give the kids a colorful start this year with a bright new variety of school supplies from Crayola. There's only one Crayola.
Cleaning your teeth, protecting against plaque and tartar buildup, and prevention of gingivitis is crucial. You got that, Eline? Regular use of Dentabone has been clinically shown to reduce gingivitis. Just look at the difference it made in these 2 dogs. I recommend Dentabone from Pedigree.
Uncle Ben's rice bowls. Just 6 minutes in the microwave. A whole new way to satisfy your appetite. Uncle Ben's, a passion for good food.
You can't control Mother Nature. Experts report that weather patterns are changing fast, making it harder for anyone to say, a flood can't happen to me. In fact, in the last few years, floods have hit all 50 states. Thousands of victims learned too late that homeowners insurance doesn't cover floods, but National Flood Insurance does. Even weather experts can't outsmart Mother Nature. So call your insurance agent, or for free information, call this number now.
Hey, Eddie, come here and look at the moon for a second. I gotta ask you a question. Do you ever look up at that and wonder if the people that you love who are far away from you are looking at the moon the same time that you are?
Thinking about Sam, huh? You miss her?
How can I miss her? You know, I don't even know the woman, and as soon as I told her I was her daughter, she split.
And it still hurts, right? At least Dina never skipped out on me.
It's like I wait for the mail to come every day, hoping that there's some postcard or some letter or something. And sometimes I'm so pathetic that I check the back of the damn mailbox to see if there's a letter that's stuck in the back.
It's not pathetic, George. You know, for the first year that my mom was gone, man, I wouldn't accept it, you know? I even used to go out, right? If I saw somebody that was blonde, you know, I thought, there she is. I realized that I was playing tricks with myself, you know? Finally, I went down to the schoolyard where she died, you know? Tried to conjure her up. I'm telling you, George, for a minute there, I
felt like she was really there, you know? And you know what she told me, George? She told me I should stop looking back, you know? Go on with my life, keep heading forward. Because no matter what happened, she would always be right next to me.
Wow. Thank you, Eddie.
Thank you. For what?
For, I don't know, making me feel better, like always. When I'm depressed, you always know what to say, or you just hold me. It's all better.
That's it.
What?
That's it.
What? What are you doing, you big lunatic?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna lay right here, right next to you, okay? All night long, I'm gonna hold you so that you don't feel lonely. Come here.
You know, I don't really have that much to pack. Lost all my clothes. You know, I miss those clothes, all those designer duds.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I had some beautiful clothes for in your face, but you know what? It's actually better to be traveling light.
Yeah, tell me the air conditioning's working in your car.
We're not going
please.
to take my car. They can trace my car too easily. We're going to trade my car in for a new one. Well, I mean, a new used one.
So we'll use a fake name to register it then.
Carly. Hey, maybe we'll get a convertible. We'll drop the top, we'll burn rubber, and we will leave this town in the dust. Look out, world. We are coming.
You know, maybe I drove her to this.
How do you get to that?
Well, now she's making all the life changes like I did last year when I quit the law and started working with Emily. You know, maybe it's payback, Dad, and now she's having her fling.
Margot's above that.
If she really has feelings for this Alec Wallace, how do I fight that?
Well, it's good to hear you're ready to fight.
Oh, I am. I've always been ready to fight, but you didn't help matters when you brought her over to the table, Dad.
Are you kidding? You talked to her, she listened, she said what she wanted. All you gotta do is give it to her.
Wait a minute. Yeah, great. Grilled salmon and a corporate jet?
Look, she thinks she's in a rut. Help her out of it. She wants to go to parties, take her to parties. She wants to go bowling, buy her a new bowling ball, buy her a new dress. Your mother will help you. I mean, she invented glamour.
You know, I think you're right. Alec Wallace may have cornered the market on a lot of things, but certainly not fun and excitement. So, if that's what she wants, she'll get it. She'll just get it from me.
I saw how much it hurt you to see Tom and Emily together. I didn't want to put you through that pain any longer. I had to get you out of there.
So you were protecting me, hmm?
Rather altruistic of you, huh? Look, I know you're strong. You could have handled it, but I don't know. I realized something. I care about you. I care about how you feel. Margot, you're very important to me.
You just don't let anybody in, do you?
Why should I? I mean, in the past, the pain has been too much.
Well, maybe it's time to... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's my babysitter. She can't stay past 9 o'clock, so I set my beeper to remind me because I've got to get home to Casey.
Sure. Your son needs you. I'll walk you down to your car.
No, that's not necessary. Alec, tonight, it really meant a lot to me. It did. It meant a lot to me that you saved me from Tom. But more than that, I want you to know that I'm never gonna let you down.
It's nice to hear. I appreciate that. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, first thing. Yeah.
One of these women uses Suave Herbal Care Mousse. The other spends a lot more for Claro Herbal Essences. Both have hair that looks beautifully full and lively. So who uses Suave and who spends more for Claro? If you can't tell, why should we?